The house consists of a large kitchen as black as tar, with a corner cut off by a rustic wooden partition, beyond which there is a couch and a door opening into another room with a bigger bed. Through a door on the opposite wall, one can see a small kitchen garden, only a few square meters large. That is all. The cured blind man is speaking, leaning on a table, replying to those asking him questions, all poor people like himself, the common people of Jerusalem, of this suburb, which is perhaps the poorest in town. His mother is looking at him, standing beside him, and is weeping, drying her tears with her veil. His father, a man worn out by work, is rubbing his beard with a shaky hand. It is impossible also for the overbearing Judeans and doctors to go into the house, and the 5 are compelled to listen to the words of the cured man outside. How were they opened? That man, whose name is Jesus, dirtied my eyes with some damp earth, and he said to me, "Go and wash yourself in the pool of Siloam." I went there. I washed myself. My eyes opened and I could see. But how did you manage to find the rabbi? You always said that you were unlucky because you never met him, not even when he used to pass here going to Jonah at Gethsemane. And today, now that one never knows where he is. Yesterday evening, one of his disciples came and he gave me 2 coins, saying, "Why don't you try to see?" I said to him, "I have tried, but I never find Jesus who works miracles. I have been looking for him since he cured Annalia, a girl of my suburb. But if I come here, he is there." And he said to me, "I'm one of his apostles, and he does what I want. Come to Bethesda tomorrow and look for the house of Joseph the Galilean, the one who sells dried fish, Joseph of Sepharis, near Herod's gate and the arch in the square on the eastern side. And you will notice that sooner or later he will be passing there or going into the house, and I will mention you to the master." I said, "But tomorrow is the Sabbath." I wanted to say that he would not do anything on a Sabbath. He replied to me, "If you want to be cured, that is the day, because afterwards we are leaving the town, and you do not know whether you will ever meet him again." I said also, "I know that they are persecuting him. I heard about it at the gates of the temple enclosure where I go to beg. So I say that now that they persecute him, he will be less willing to be persecuted, and he will not cure me on a Sabbath." And he replied, "Do as I tell you, and on a Sabbath you will see the sun." And I went. Who would not have gone when one of his apostles says so? He also said to me, "I am the one to whom he listens most, and I came specially because I feel sorry for you, and because I want his power to be displayed brightly after they despised him. You, who were born blind, will make it shine. I know what I am saying. Come, and you will see." And I went. And I had not yet arrived at Joseph's house when a man took me by the hand. But by his voice I knew that he was not the man who spoke to me yesterday. And he said to me, "Come with me, brother." But I did not want to go. I thought he wanted to give me some bread and money, perhaps some clothes. And I repeatedly asked him to let me go, because I had heard where I could find the man named Jesus. And he said to me, This is Jesus here, in front of you. But I could not see anything because I was blind. I felt 2 fingers covered with wet earth touch me here and here. And I heard a voice say, "Go to the Siloam pool quickly and wash yourself, and do not speak to anybody." And I did so. But I was downhearted, because I was hoping to see it once, and I almost concluded that it was the joke of some heartless youngsters, and I almost decided not to go. But I heard a kind of a voice within me say, "Hope and obey." So I went to the pool, and I washed myself, and I could see. And the young man stopped ecstatically, remembering the joy of his first vision.